Hi, my name is Devin Lang. This is my individual analytic report presentation for English 311. And sorry, Kaltura wasn't working for me, so I had to do it in this way. Hopefully this works for you. And let's get moving on. So moving on to what is going to be talked about in this presentation. So I had a couple roles within the paper. So first I had a research question, and then secondly, I had to write the overall conclusions uh, for the whole project, the overall question that we had. And then I also was in charge of the APA formatting, making sure the reference page looked good and was correct, looking at the in-text citations, making sure everything was okay. And so the research question that I ended up with was, what are the main factors employees look for when looking for a new job? So some of the highlights that I have pulled from my research and some of the major reasons on why people um, seek a new opportunity at a new job. Um, First is salary, then there's benefits, commute and relocation. One that's popped up recently, COVID related reasons for looking for a new job. And then I have a section with some miscellaneous factors that weren't as major as the other four, but I felt like they were good reasons and I kind of wanted to include them to have some supplemental and some other reasons on why people would look for a new job. So, first up is salary. Salary is the main factor for job seekers when looking for a new job, whether they feel like they're not getting paid enough at their current job or they're coming out of college and they want a high salary job. Um, it's very important. And Holland, in his article, had a survey where 67% of respondents that were looking for jobs say that their number one reason for looking for a new job was for a better salary. So it's a major reason, and everybody wants more money. People have bills to pay. They want to buy, things that they enjoy, things that they want, and they also want to be able to save money up for rainy days or for something bigger purchase in the future or for retirement, things like that. So um, they they want a better salary to provide these kind of fulfillments, and money does make the world go round, and having more money never hurts. So it is a major factor, the number one factor for people looking for new jobs. The next major factor in a job seeker's uh, search for a new job is benefits. And what are benefits in a workplace? Well, benefits are things like paid time off, paid sick days, health and dental insurance provided in some kind of way, and even 401k matching. So, people look at, how many vacation days can I get when I go to this job? Like, how many will they provide? Will paid sick time be provided for when, something pops up and I'm feeling under the weather, or my kids feeling under the weather and I gotta take care of them? Can I still get paid, compensated in some way? And then health and dental insurance, some companies fully provide that. They pay it for it fully and it is provided to the employee because they work at the company. That is a huge benefit that people look into because health insurance is very costly. And then 401k matching, um, people can choose if their company decides they want to offer this. The employee decides that they want to put a certain percentage of their paycheck into a 401k, and the company may completely 100% match that. Some companies offer that, or they, in some way, maybe they 50% match it. But that's big for someone that wants to save up for the future, their retirement. Um, a job seeker is going to pick the job that has a benefit package that best suits them. Um, Whatever they want. If they want insurance and someone offers fully paid insurance, they may take that over someone that doesn't. It's just it's a very major factor. And another smaller benefit that people may look at is employee discounts. May not look at that as a benefit, but it is. Some places provide a employee discount on their products, and people may take that into account. Commute and relocation is the third major factor when looking at a new job. Job seekers want an easy commute to and from the workplace. You know, they already work long hours during the day. They don't want to tack on another hour, 2 hours dedicated to driving to work and from work. So, they may pick a job that's 5 minutes away from where they live because that's an easy commute. You could even walk to work at that point. Or someone may pick a job that's 20 minutes away, but it's a back road drive. It's nice. It's not getting into rush hour traffic. Um, so it's a big factor when people are looking into it. Also, the cost of commute. If you're driving 45 minutes to work and then 45 minutes back home after work, that's an hour and a half of driving every day. Depending on the vehicle you drive, you could be filling your tank twice, three, 4 times a week. And that adds up. Especially with gas prices going up. You could be spending $100 to $200 on gas every week. So that's another factor that comes into when people are looking at jobs. And also relocation. People may choose a job because they want to relocate. They want to move to a new city. They want to move to a new state. Or some people may turn down a job because they don't want to move. They want to stay where they're at. So these I kind of group these together because they kind of fit together, and they're it's a deal breaker for a lot of people is commute and relocation. And now one that's popped up within the last year, coronavirus, COVID related reasons. The COVID outbreak, presented new challenges for companies and how they were going to operate. And we have a lot of companies now that work fully remote. And so a lot of people will look for a job where they can work fully remote. And it's a big deal. Um, De Leon included in his article a survey where 64% of respondents say a big factor now is job security. A lot of people got burnt when COVID happened. They lost their jobs. They've been laid off for a long time, haven't had a lot of money coming in. People are going to look for a job that is going to be secure, even if something like that happened again. And that's where like working from home could come into play too. That's kind of job security because if you can work from home, you can work at any time. Um, so, and it's just a way to cut down on contact with others to avoid getting sick and the security of, you know, working from home or a job that's going to stay open no matter what is very important right now. Moving on to miscellaneous factors, I got a couple that I wanted to include. Um, People kind of look for new jobs because they have the opportunity for growth, for promotion. Some places they just keep you in the same position forever, and that people want to move away from that. They want to be able to move up, make more money. Um, Also, another reason, a more sentimental reason, is maybe the company's values align with your values. They look at maybe its political views, religious views, just general values of being a good person and acting as a good person. Those kind of things that could be a reason why people choose a job. And then a person could choose the job because it's something they just love to do and they want to do, and it it makes them happy. Um, that's a big factor. If you don't like your job and you are miserable, you're not gonna want to stay there. So people really look into a place that they're gonna love and a place that they can see staying for a long time. Um, these may not be make it or break it, but they're small factors that are included into job searchers' looks. So then I also had the conclusions for the overall project. Our overall research question was how can companies attract and retain employees? Things that were included in my section, like better salaries, good benefit packages, and then some uh, ideas that were presented in other sections were like inclusion, so places that are very open to um, a cultural diverse workplace and don't present any problems with racism or sexism, anything like that. People want to work in a fun and a cohesive work environment, which kind of is included with the inclusion. Everybody just wants to feel safe, feel like they're important, and feel like they matter in their job, and they want to be able to have fun while they're working and really enjoy what they're doing. Um, Employees just want their basic needs met. Salary, they're getting their bills paid. Um, they're not stressed all the time, they're happy, things like that. Um, and that's just, and then that moves into my conclusion here with my section. You know, the job seekers have needs that they want met, and whether that's salary, benefits, working from home, any of those kind of reasons. Every company, every job is going to offer something different, and that's something job seekers are going to have to take into account and when they're choosing what they want to do. Um, Employers can adjust to make sure, maybe they end up offering more pay or more benefits or things like that. You know, that's a good way to attract and retain new employees. Here's my reference page. Thanks for watching.